Hello everyone, good evening. My name is Vikram Joshi and I have secured All India rank 590 in the recently concluded Civil Services Examination 2022. And I also managed to crack the NABARD Grade A examination 2021. So this is a brief video to help aspirants, especially aspirants who are preparing for civil services, to help them to crack regulatory body exams as well, especially SEBI and NABARD Grade A. Beginning with the sources that I referred. So, first of all, being an engineer, I was not familiar with the subjects that were there in the recently changed pattern for SEBI Grade A 2020. So, the source that I referred to was a coaching institute called EduTap. So, I referred to their course bundles, and that really helped me to get concise notes for each and every topic that was mentioned in the syllabus. So, for me, the biggest challenge was that coming from non-commerce background, and considering that it was a commerce-oriented examination, securing the notes was a challenge. Either aspirants have two options in this case. Either it is to go for the books that are mentioned in the notification itself. But this is something that very few aspirants do, because those books are usually very voluminous and it's difficult to stick to the syllabus if you refer to them. But the better alternative is to use the materials of a coaching institute. So I personally had referred to EduTap, and I can definitely say that it had helped me cover the whole syllabus, even though the content was maybe a bit more than that was required. The second point that I would like to mention is the nature of each exam. So anyone who is familiar with these two exams would know that in the second phase there will be descriptive English, and in NABARD Grade A they have made even answer writing. They have introduced answer writing as something that has to be typed in the IBPS portal. So I felt that for someone coming from a UPSC background, answer writing in the descriptive format definitely helped me secure an edge over other aspirants in NABARD Grade A exam. But something that I would like to warn the aspirants, that the keyboard that is used in IBPS exams, not just for regulatory body but also for bank PO exams, is something that is not of a very good quality in the TCS ION centers. So it's required to practice in that kind of a keyboard. And if you're someone who is used to typing through laptops, then it's highly likely that you will have a hard time in managing with the keyboard that is given in the TCS ION centers. So I would highly insist that you secure something like a very basic keyboard from the market that is used in case of computers and not a laptop keyboard. So this is something that will really help you get used to the actual keyboard in the exam. And the third point is the kind of English that should be used in the descriptive English paper. So I can't say this 100% sure, but based on my experience in various IBPS exams with descriptive English, it's highly likely that they are using the automated programs in order to check candidates' descriptive English papers, and it's not manual checking that is done. So it's very necessary to use very simple English. Please understand that they are not looking for something of a very high quality. It's basic drafting skills that will help you once you join the institute. And that is why they are looking for very basic English grammar without any spelling errors or without any punctuation mistakes. So it's better not to use a lot of direct speech or a lot of difficult nouns that will force you to write in the capital letters. So this is something that might be caught by the automated program, and that will it's possible that it will result in a loss of marks. And the fourth point that I'd like to mention is the importance of previous year questions, especially in NABARD Grade A exam. So in NABARD Grade A, it is usually seen that questions are repeated either from the previous year or from the Food Corporation of India AGM examination. So that's also, the syllabus of that exam is also very similar to NABARD, as well as the post is quite similar. So questions are sometimes repeated. So it's better to just have a look at the previous year papers that are available on YouTube or on some coaching institute website in order to score those 1 or 2 extra marks in the exam. And considering that the SEBI Grade A exam has changed its pattern in the past 2 to 3 years, at least the exam that I managed to clear That was the first exam after the change pattern. So that was relatively easy. But what has been seen in the last two exam cycles is that the level of questions in phase two is really increasing, especially the numericals. So somewhere for people coming from non-commerce backgrounds, it might be a bit difficult to actually get an edge over commerce aspirants in phase two. So I feel that it's best to refer to at least two different sources for practicing numericals. But for understanding the subject, probably one source is more than good enough. With this, I would like to conclude my strategy video for regulatory body exams. This even might help the candidates who are preparing for RBI Grade B. Though there are similarities in the exam pattern for RBI as well, there are differences too. Maybe a candidate who has been successful in RBI Grade B exam will help to guide the aspirants better for that. Thank you, everyone.